Hi, welcome to today's class. So this week we are looking at all things mindful mornings, building that morning routine, and just starting your day off on a good note in order to lift your vibrations and live more positively. If you haven't had a chance to check out part 1 to this video, make sure you check out my personal morning routine via the link in the description box below. If you are looking to build your own morning routine, I have a free guide for you, Abundant Vibes Mindful Mornings. So make sure that you get that after the class via the link in the description box. It is filled with journal prompts, a guide to building your own routine, habit tracker, just a lot of good stuff and information. Today I'll be sharing a quote from The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I discussed this book before in a video a few months ago when I was sharing my miracle morning, and he has practical tips about how having a morning routine transforms your life. So I just wanted to start off with a quote. Your first ritual that you do during the day is the highest leverage ritual by far, because it has the effect of setting your mind and setting the context for the rest of the day. And this is so true and so important. So in this class, we will be warming up the body through rounds of sun salutations and just finding that movement in order to help raise your vibration for your day. When you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat and we'll get started. Alrighty, so beginning in a comfortable seat of Sukhasana, just sitting on your sitting bones nice and tall. You can bring your hands palms facing down for more grounding or face them up for more energy. Take a big shoulder roll here, send them away from your ears, and gently close your eyes. As you take a few moments of stillness here, why don't you just start off by thinking of one thing that you're grateful for today. The morning is always a great time to express a little bit of gratitude, so you are having and embracing that positive energy to start your day. And take one more slow, easy breath here. Maybe parch your lips, release it out. Slowly flutter the eyes open and rock over your knees, making your way into tabletop position. So hands right under your shoulders, knees under hips. Begin warming up the spine with a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly down, gaze goes up. Exhale to tuck the tailbone in, chin to chest, round. Inhale, pull the heart through. And exhale to round. Using the spinal flexion to just loosen up your spine. Maybe take 1 or 2 more rounds here. And after your last one, sit the hips back onto the heels for a child's pose, walking your hands out in front of you, melting the forehead down. Take 1 grounding breath here. Exhale to release. Take your gaze to your fingertips, top of the mat. Slowly begin to roll all the way out to a modified plank. Hands right under your shoulders, knees remain onto the mat. Press the ground away. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, pull the chest through for cobra pose, and then send the hips back for child's pose. From here, gently tuck the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Find some movement here, pedaling out the legs. And then finding that stillness as you press the ground away, firm into your foundation. On your next inhale, take your gaze to the fingertips. Slowly begin to walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Feet arrive in about hip distance apart. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale your hands all the way up to the sky. Palms pressed together. Exhale down to heart. On your next inhale, sweep your hands high. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Release into your fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Taking 2 more full rounds of those. So inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Good. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale to fold. One more time. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands and lunge your right foot back. Shine the chest forward here. Step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next inhale, rise high onto the toes, roll all the way out, plank pose. Soften the knees to the mat. Take a modified chaturanga push-up. Lift up for cobra pose or up dog. And then send the hips back, downward facing dog. Then inhale, step your right foot through your hands. Left foot meets at the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep high. Palms come to touch. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, lunge your left foot back. Shine the chest forward. Right foot meets, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, rise high onto the toes, roll all the way out, plank pose. Soften the knees down, modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then send the hips back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step your left foot through your hands, top of the mat. Right foot meets, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep high. Palms come to touch. Exhale, goalpost arms as you open up the chest. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step one foot at a time back to plank pose. Move through your vinyasa. Meeting back and downward facing dog. On your next inhale, sweep that right heel high to the sky. Take a bend in the knee to open the hip. Exhale, step the foot through the hands, top of the mat. Left foot meets, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep high. Palms come to touch. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands, step one foot at a time, back to plank pose. Move through your vinyasa. Pressing up for your back bend, sending the hips back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left heel sweeps high, taking a bend in the knee. Good, reach it through, step it through your hands. Right foot meets at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep high. Palms come to touch. Exhale, down to heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. And release your hands down to your side. Take a moment here to regroup, reground. And enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in today's class. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to grab your free Abundant Vibes Mindful Morning Guide via the link in the description box, and I will see you in the next class. Bye guys.